end. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
He's a Nissan 200 and he's gonna tell us more about the car. So welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
How long do you have the car?
The car I got in 2009. I'm the second owner. So when I got it, it was completely original. It had even a tape deck in here. You know, it had the CA18 and everything worked 100%. You know, it was, and I was quite fortunate. The body doesn't have any damage or rust really. Very little of that. And yeah, you know, it's gone through a few things and changes that I felt that I want to make, which I thought was necessary. Quite honestly, yeah.
And tell us what is under the bonnet.
Under the bonnet, this is a RB25 Neo. You know, I went through a couple of other motors which I'm sure you're going to want to know about in a few minutes. I decided to take out the CA18 because, you know, it wasn't doing what I needed it to do. I tried to modify it, gain more power and stuff, but that comes at a price, unfortunately. And it's not tough. I just decided to buy a bigger motor that had good base power and try to expand on that.
Yes.
You know,
And what gearbox are you running?
this is a R31 gearbox on here. That's from the New Era Skyline actually.
Yes,
It's not the ideal box. It can handle the business as long as I don't go past 260 kilowatts, which I am not. I'm not at that point yet. And I feel that this gearbox is busy dying now because I'm pretty hard on this car sometimes.
Is it?
Yeah, and you know, I think synchros, you know, grinds through the gears and it's a bit annoying, and I think I need to change the clutch and stuff. The ideal box that I want, it's a bit pricey, but it's called the fat box. That's the one that belongs on this motor, and that is hopefully in the next year that will be the box that goes in.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And what diff are you running?
Still the standard S13 diff. So, and that's quite a tough diff. Once again, you know, if I upgrade the gearbox, the gearbox will be able to to handle the punch.
Yes.
But then you put all this, especially if you're doing dig races, you're gonna break that diff.
Oh,
and then the guys go for the stronger diesel BMW diffs and stuff because they really can
handle the punch.
all that torque that the motor will be putting out. Yeah.
And power-wise?
Power-wise, I've had the car tuned now again recently, but the guy didn't give me the figure. Previous to that though, I did some good tuning with Mace, and the last figures there were 223 kilowatts and 400 newtons.
Okay.
That's not a hell of, the torque is good. The
It's
torque
impressive,
is good.
yeah,
the
it
torque
is,
good. Not a lot of power, and you know, I tried to tell the guy, can't we just get 230 or 240? And he's like, no, we're not going to do that, don't chase numbers. If your setup is good, you know, you'll even take on cars with slightly higher outputs, and you know, because the car's light, you'll probably get a better result, and it's rear-wheel drive, so the launch is on it.
The launch is on point, yes.
Yeah, unfortunately at Killarney, the surface is unforgiving, it's a bit smooth, so if you don't have the right tires or track bite or something, you're just going to, and this has happened to me, you just stand there and then you know, the guy with the golf is gone.
Yeah. And what's future plans?
Future plans, this coming year, I need to change a few things on the car. I'd like to get a Garrett or something, a Halset turbo or something
bigger,
something substantial. Yeah, because at the moment I'm running like a China turbo on here. I'm not very proud to say, but there was even purpose with that, because these motors came out with the Garrett turbo. You know, 50% of those motors had the ceramic wheels, and you couldn't boost it to 1 bar, because if that ceramic wheel breaks, that's the end of your turbo and your motor probably. And so I opted to go for this turbo because it had a steel wheel in it. So if we decided to go to 1 bar, I'm only at 0.7 bar boost now.
Okay.
Then it could handle that punch. But I just want to rather get the proper turbo. Management, I don't like my management that's on here.
On the live you said yes.
Yeah, it's it's not ideal. The one that I want is also a bit costly, so I'll just have to wait until I'm ready to do that. The new plans for the new year would include the gearbox, and then I'd actually like to do the car's body and all the little interior things, because I like to keep the car just as clean as possible. Yeah. I'm not really big on kits and stuff, although I've seen a couple of really nice ones. So I'd like to go the sleeper route.
Yeah, OEM.
Yeah. So people, and then have a surprise maybe at the traffic light or Killarney rather, because you're supposed to be doing it at Killarney. Yeah.
And exhaust wise?
Exhaust 76 straight through. There's no actual box on it. It's just a bottle at the back.
Okay, back box.
Yeah, and then there's a screamer pipe which my mechanic. I was trying to get a car that was like would be quieter and fast, and this guy added a screamer pipe and stuff, and it sounds very good. There's a lot of cars that are fast and stuff, but I just can't get enough of the sound that this thing makes, especially when you open the throttle a little bit. So it's basically a straight pipe, just a bottle at the back.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, surprisingly quiet on idle.
Yeah, very much.
Noisy when you put your foot down. Yeah.
I could hear, yes, I could hear. So guys, I'm gonna throw you guys into some cinematics and some inside car footage and some pool. So stay tuned for that, and thank you all for watching. Woo!